Mastering Entrepreneurial Skills, your guide to successful venture creation. Let's start. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams and have the courage to pursue them, as Eleanor Roosevelt said. Let's start with the beginning to define some words. What do we mean when we say entrepreneurial skills? We mean entrepreneurial skills is essential for managing business initiatives successfully. We need those skills to build and found and scale our companies. It enables individuals to navigate challenges in starting and operating a business. It includes identifying opportunities, strategic decision making, and adaptability, which is very crucial. Venture creation, what do we mean with that? It is launching new business endeavors, involves identifying opportunities, developing innovative ideas, and securing funding. It aims to transform ideas into sustainable ventures generating value. What do we mean when we say business plan? It is a detailed roadmap for ventures objectives, strategies, and operations. It includes sections like executive summary, market analysis, financial projections. It guides internal decision making and attracts external stakeholders. It emphasizes analysis, research, and strategic planning for long-term development. But what is different to a pitch? A pitch is a concise presentation of venture's key element. Captures attention of investors and stakeholders quickly. It's delivered verbally with visual aids like slides. It is a persuasive message to attract funding and partnerships. And lastly, it is used in networking events, pitch competitions, or investors' meetings. So we're all now on the same page. Let's go on to explanation of important entrepreneurial skills. Because as an entrepreneur, you have to have some skills to really power through. So what are those skills? Creativity is very crucial. It's the ability to generate innovative ideas and solutions. It contributes to finding innovative solutions. It's so important to have a creative brain, to always think about new ideas and just brainstorm and adapt to market changes. Risk taking, obviously, willingness to take calculated risks and venture into the unknown. Problem solving, the capacity to identify and address challenges effectively. There is actually an exercise in the workbook as well on how you can actually improve on problem solving skills. Decision making, lastly, the capability to make informed and timely decisions under uncertainty. We never know what's the right decision. We just have to make the best decision in the time we have. There is also a practical exercise to determine which skills you already possess. There is an exercise in the workbook which is called 16 Personality Test. It's a website where you have to answer a few questions about yourselves, and then it says about which personality type out of the 16 you are, and it's very interesting to read about it, what your strengths are, your weaknesses, and how you just are in the workplace and what works best for you. It's very interesting. Then we will talk about the process of starting a business. That's how we can do that. Firstly, idea generation is very important. Methods for generating innovative ideas is, for example, brainstorming, mind mapping, or problem solving techniques. Importance of identifying market needs is very important, trends and opportunities for inspiration. Business planning is the next step then. Importance of a comprehensible business plan. It outlines the vision, objectives, strategies, and operations. The key components include executive summary, a company description, a market analysis, a marketing and sales strategy, an operational plan, and financial projections. We will have a work exercise later on as well. The market analysis is a very crucial part, and as you could see, a part in the business plan, but I just want to highlight it here especially. It's the process of market research. It assesses market size, growth, trends, and dynamics. Methods for gathering market data are surveys, interviews, focus groups, and secondary research. Financing is also part of the business plan to think about it, but sources of funding for entrepreneurs there are various types. There's bootstrapping. Bootstrapping means that you build up your company with your own money, no external funding. There are loans from banks, of course, venture capital, angel investors, crowdfunding, grants, and so on. Criteria for selecting financing is, of course, the stage of development. If you are a very early stage startup, you will get loans and grants, but you won't get venture capital, you won't get investors' money, and you will, of course, bootstrap start your company. If you are a bit older startup, you are on the market, you have revenue, then we can talk about venture capital, angel investors, and something like that. We also look at the growth potential and the funding needs, of course, how much money you actually need. And lastly, the implementation. It's the steps in executing the business plan, establish legal structure, of course, securing resources, hire personnel, and launch operations. It's the importance of ongoing monitoring, evaluation, adaptation for venture success in the marketplace. Introduction of tools and techniques for idea generation evaluation. That's very important. Let's talk about it. Brainstorming, very easy but very effective. A collaborative technique for generating creative ideas by encouraging free thinking and association of concepts within a group setting. There is also a very good exercise in the workbook here as well. Mind mapping, a visual tool for organizing and exploring ideas, concepts, and relationships in a non-linear format, often used to brainstorm and generate new insights. It's very effective. There is then again the SWOT analysis, a strategic planning tool used to identify the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats facing a business or idea, facilitating informed decision-making and strategic planning. It's very important that a young business sits down and does this SWOT analysis, which is also often found in the business plan, to really think about their strengths, their weaknesses, the opportunities they have, but also the threats they have. Very important. Market research survey, a structured questionnaire designed to collect data from potential customers, allowing entrepreneurs to gather insights into the market preferences, needs, and behaviors. And then we go on to the prototype development, building a prototype or a minimum viable product, an MVP, to test and validate the feasibility and desirability of an idea before investing resources into full-scale development. That is very crucial. Don't sit at home or wherever you are in an office and work on your business idea for a few months without getting any feedback. You have to go out there and have to have an MVP, a minimum viable product, and get feedback. That's very crucial. Lastly, I want to talk to you more in depth about the business plan. What is a business plan and why is it needed? A business plan is a detailed document that outlines a company's objectives, strategy, and project outcomes over a specific period, and it serves several critical purposes in today's world. Firstly, it's a roadmap for success. A business plan provides a clear roadmap for achieving business goals. It outlines the steps necessary to start, operate, and grow a company. And it helps entrepreneurs to stay focused and on track, which is very important. Second, it's a communication tool. It serves as a communication tool conveying the business idea, strategy, and potential to investors, partners, employees, or other stakeholders. It's a well-crafted business plan, articulates the value proposition and market opportunity, garnering support and buy-in from stakeholders. Thirdly, it's a risk management. By conducting thorough market research and financial analysis, a business plan helps identifying potential risks and challenges. It allows entrepreneurs to develop strategies to mitigate these risks and adapt to changes in the market environment. But there are some more advantages. It's for funding and investment. For startups and small businesses, a well-written business plan is essential for attracting funding from investors, banks, or other financial institutions. It demonstrates the viability and potential profitability of the business. It increases the likelihood of securing a financing actually. Lastly, it's measuring progress. Once a business is up and running, the business plan serves as a benchmark for measuring progress and performance. Entrepreneurs can compare actual results against the projections outlined in the plan, identifying areas of success and areas needing improvement. So in summary, a business plan is a crucial tool for entrepreneurs and business owners in today's world actually. It provides a roadmap for success, facilitates communication with stakeholders, managing risks, supports strategic decision making, attracts funding, and measures progress towards achieving business goals. And how can a typical structure of a business plan look like? You also have an exercise in the workbook, but I will outline you the typical structure here again. It consists of the executive summary. It starts like this: a brief overview of the business concepts, goals, and key highlights. Then we'll talk about the company description, a detailed information about the business, its mission, its vision, and legal structure. Then we will go over about the market analysis, the research on the target market, industry trends, competitors, and customers' needs. Then we will talk about the marketing and sales strategy, plans for promoting the business, acquiring customers, and generating revenue. Very crucial. Next up are the operation plans, the details on how the business will run, including processes, resources, and logistics. Financial projections is also included. Forecast of revenue, expenses, profit, and cash flow for the first few years of operations. And lastly, just some appendix, additional information such as resumes, market research data, and legal documents. So you could have an exercise in the book as well, where you can plan out your business plan. Thank you so much for listening.